welcome back, and that was celebrating our guest. She's Taiwo Dimeji Jojolola, who's a broadcaster and a motivational. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
And happy 50th.
Yeah,
thank
you.
you.
Look like it.
Happy birthday, Nigerian.
Thank you so very much.
Okay, so even right from what we said during trending, we're looking at the conversation around how we can develop our present-day young people too, because you motivate. That's what you do, and you're also a podcaster. Just really dealing with how can we inspire young people for a better society?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the young people of today, we always tell them the first thing to do is for them to be self-reliant. They shouldn't depend on the certificates. Do you understand? Whatever certificate you have in the university might not really be what will put food on your table. They should look inward. There must be something in them, a talent that can sell them to the world. Because sometimes you see them carrying a brown envelope everywhere, searching for a job that might in quotes, not even come. How many graduates do we have in Nigeria? Is the country, we are not creating jobs. So it's better. The best thing is for each of these youths to develop themselves. Let them look inward. Let them look for something they can do. By the time they are doing it, it will sell them out. They will, in turn, become an employer of labor. Instead of sitting down and waiting for government to provide job for them.
But then you look at a lot of young people who have skills. Some people say they have skills and they still don't get the best of their skills. So they just keep learning these things, off and on. And I'm sure you also employ young people. I'm sure you worked with them. I'm sure there's practical experiences that you can relate from their stories, because it takes a while for your skill to really develop, and the time process in learning the skill and now being able to really make money from that skill takes time.
One thing I always tell them is just that it's unfortunate that the youth of these days believe in quick money. They want to start today, they want to become millionaire today. I always tell them that there are 3 F in life. If you must make it, you follow this. It works for me and it will work for them. The 3 F. The first F is fun. The second F is fame. And the third F is finance. The first F, whatever talent, whatever skill you have, you should be able to render it free of charge. You can sing. You have somebody that is having an event, offer to sing for free. When people enjoy your song, whatever you are doing, maybe you're a comedian, maybe you have some crafts you're doing, learn to render for free. When you're doing it, you're building your fan base. By the time you have enough fans, your fan base will give you fame. The moment you are famous, people will pay anything to have you. And that will give you the finance. That is the 3 F. The first F is fans, fame, and finance. But unfortunately, some of the youth of today, they don't believe in, they just want it now. If after 3 months this business is not bringing money, they switch. And that is what is not working for them.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So I have a question.
Okay.
And the question is about positioning oneself. We are in a society, in a state, in a country where opportunities are not really easy to get. Yes, they say opportunities are everywhere, but they're not easy to come by. Do you understand? So there are some people that are not even placed in those places where they can meet these people that they want to call their fans. So what is the best way to position oneself, to be able to give your skill to the world, to be able to meet the right people, to be able to, get that kind of advancement that you need in that field of, employing oneself?
It's so easy these days. It's the era of social media. It's for free. Everybody has data. Whatever you're doing, start putting it on social media. We only say opportunity comes but once. No, I disagree. Opportunity comes every time. It's because we are not prepared that we are not seeing it passing. Whatever we are doing, start. Do you know people employ people through social media now?
Of course.
People get jobs, people get help. through social media. So start from there. You don't have to go to TV station first. You don't have to go to print media first. Start on social media. Start in your neighborhood. And if you believe in yourself, it will work for you. You might not be able to determine how you came to this world, but you should definitely be able to decide how you will live.
Okay. Let's look at, I think it was 10th of September, which was a couple of days ago, was World Mental Health. And even leads to the conversation of a lot of young people who have mental health challenges. And I think it will now still link it to social media. A lot of young people, because they've not achieved certain things.
Yes,
it's not girlfriend, maybe girlfriend broke up with them or boyfriend broke up.
No.
And no, sometimes it's that, and they're taking all kinds of things. And I'm wondering what is going on. What are the causes of this, some seemingly breakdown of mental health of young people?
Well, it's so unfortunate that these days, social media has advantages and has disadvantages.
Exactly.
It depends on what you want from social media. Some people go to social media, they see people, probably their mates, doing great, and some are living a fake life even on social media, and you see some people copying them.
Yeah.
They fall into depression. Oh my God, this is my mate. She used to be my classmate. She even graduated with ordinary pass or third class. See what she's doing. See me here. And they fall into depression. You go on social media, pick what you like to pick there. You don't have to pick everything on social media because it's a life of lies. It's fake. So many, not all, but you pick the good side. And when you're talking about mental health, it's so unfortunate that we see so many people, you would think they are physically okay, but no, they are not mentally in tune. They are going through a lot.
Yeah.
Some are going through depression. Some are going through a whole lot of challenges. They are not balanced. But because we all put on makeup, you think they are all fine.
Okay.
So that is why the mental health day is to create awareness, to talk to people. That is where people that can talk, like motivational speakers, like even teachers in the school, it matters for them to start talking to these children, even as from younger age, to let them know that you don't have to copy. Be yourself. If you be yourself, definitely you don't want to copy anybody. You won't run into mental situations.
I have a question though, because social media that we're saying that you can pick what you want and pick. Sometimes when you go online, you don't even have to select these things that you want. They come to you. You know, you see them. Whether you want or not, you just see them because they're online, they're everywhere. So what is the best way? He said shut it down. What's the best? But you need to sell yourself. Then how do you shut it down? So what's the best way to protect oneself from these negative things that can actually mar our mental health? Because when you say shut it down, we also need to be there to promote our skill. We also need to be there to promote what we do.
When I say shut it down, not permanently, for that time. For example, you're looking at something on social media and it's already affecting you mentally. You know how you're feeling. Shut it down for that time. Then later come back to it and you'll get something. Because if you must follow everything, all of us will go crazy.
Yes,
on the street.
totally.
True. And it even still leads to the conversation of really how young people can take advantage of social media. Not just being, okay, because we know the mental aspect is very important, but how can they take advantage positively of social media and not just be moved by the negatives? Yes, they're there. The things that maybe can confuse them because of things they see, but the things that are positives, how can they leverage on the positives of social media?
Thank God for social media. Like during the lockdown, there are a lot of people that run seminars, conferences, even on Zoom.
Yeah.
You get it on social media. So many things happen. I remember during the lockdown, I actually learned something, and it was on Telegram. We learn how to do a whole lot of stuff, to cook, all sort of food, assorted cuisines and everything.
Yeah, so now.
I saw it on social media. And I know some of us that we learned it together then, and they're using it to sustain their life now.
Wow, nice. Amazing.
So I have a question though, because I am interested, because you're interested in motivating young ones, to find that inner skill that they have, monetize it and make good use of it. Yeah, and that's what you do. I'm interested in asking this question. You know, I stated earlier on that we're in a world where, in a part of the world where opportunities do not easily come by. I'm speaking for the less privileged in the society today that have these skills, you know, but they don't have the opportunity of getting a phone. They don't have the opportunity. They have TV at home, so I'm sure that most of them are even watching right now. That's why I'm asking this question. But they don't have access to phones. They don't have access to this social media. So how would you advise that they, you know, follow this your 3-step of fun, fame, and, you know, finance, and, you know, make good use of what they have, their innate ability?
Is there anyone in Lagos or the big cities, any of these you that don't have phone these days?
Yes. You see some of them in some really
Maybe
suburban mushroom areas.
Oh, maybe.
Yes,
maybe.
there are.
But they could actually start from their neighborhood. From their neighborhood. You have somebody having a celebration in your neighborhood. You decide, you approach the person. Can I just be, how can I render a service for you? It's free. I'm not collecting money. I can be your usher. I can sing. I can help you arrange things. If you do it well, and you're diligent in doing that, that person, that man, that woman will recommend you to another person.
You've already said it, man. I like the tips, and I think that it should also be nothing that anyone can do. I know it's abroad. People that are cleaners are respected. They make good money. But here we kind of just look down on people because we feel it's a security guard. But there it's an essential. And these are things that people do to increase the income.
We even have many celebrities today that started like that. You know, you talked about ushering and all of that. We have many people that started out like that.
But to wrap up, what are the final tips you have for young people? Just generally tips.
For young people, it's high time they take their places in destiny. It's high time they wake up, they rise up, they look inward and find that thing in them. Everybody has that thing in them. That, you know, their strengths. Look for your strengths. All of us have weaknesses, we have strengths. I am a motivational speaker. I can talk for 48 hours without getting tired. That's my strength.
Yes. Wow. Exactly, totally.
Some people cannot talk for 2 minutes. They're tired.
They're tired, yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Some people can dance. Some people can use hands they are so creative in doing things. Some people can organize events, organizers, and everything. They should just find their strength and
work on it.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on the show. It's really nice getting your perspective on these things. And again, happy 50th birthday.
Thank you.
Wish you a really happy birthday and many more years. I hope you enjoyed that motivation because everyone needs to be motivated. Young people, don't just sit there and say there's nothing to do. There's always something little. Remember the Bible says that always the little makes the difference. So you always have to have something,
in your hands.
Yeah, something to do that will bring about the opportunities. All right, so we're going to take a break and play a bit of what is going on at the camp, Silver Moment. Of course, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.